Okay, I guess we just start now. I already have the first rack loaded up. It will be a Hun War on Green Arabia. Pretty classic setting.
Classic.
Yeah,
Yes. I mean, it's so classic that Jibba has played like 100 of them in the last 3 weeks.
pretty much, yes.
That guy's been spamming the Huns.
No, wrong. Right.
Is this the wrong
Okay.
wreck?
No. It's the right one.
Okay.
We have Nilpferd in the red in the south, and we have Barakah in the blue in the north. Both as Huns, of course. And yeah, game one of this best of 5 series. If we look at the map, I think it's fairly balanced. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's pretty balanced. I mean, Nilly's got these hills around his gold. It's going to be kind of a pain to try to like TC those golds. Like if you look at the one in the far south and even the one in above that, they're both like pretty hard to TC, but that's not too big of a deal. You can see Barakah already going for his market here. He tried to build that market
Oh my
really
God.
far away, ends up losing the villager.
Oh
How
wow.
how sad was that? Okay, that was bad. Um, let's see his build order here. He's doing 7 stables. That's
Let me
a
check.
little crazy. 7
And
stables, 8 archer
skirmishes.
range.
He's doing paladins and
Yeah.
skirmishes? That is weird. I've never seen that before. What is this build over?
Uh, yeah, I think he's maybe nervous, because that's suicidal right there. I don't think he means to do that.
I think he means
Unless
it.
he's, I guess maybe with 7 stables. I don't know, man. This is gonna be already a really crazy game. Um, and and we should have said this to like the viewers, but these two players are the top of their group, and this is probably one of the most anticipated matches for the group stage of the World Cup. And especially for me, I was really looking forward to seeing this. So
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
much the group decider, isn't it, right? Or what we
yeah,
would
pretty
expect
much.
to be the group
And
decider.
you can see that Barakah said sec hotkey, and so then now also he's queuing heavy cavalry archers. So I think maybe he just had a bad hotkey, and he's already past the time to be able to do a restart.
Oh, that's a pain. Oh
Yeah.
my god, so many skirmishes. But it's not too bad actually. I mean, they're not doing as well as cavalry archers, of course, but could be worse.
Yeah, they're really necessary early in the game because you're gonna have enemy paladin, and you can't really counter paladin with skirmishers. But who knows? Maybe it'll pay off for him having the extra gold. I can't see it happening, but it's possible.
Yeah, we will see, I guess. And we don't have really an engagement yet. It's 5 minute 20 and nobody has attacked yet. A little bit cautious for both here.
Yeah, I would think that this is like a bad move for Nilly. He'd definitely be trying to like buy himself time in a way, but not go pop limit with just an army, because then he needs to get the gold miners going if he's doing an anti-market. And we know that Barakah took a market, but it looks like they're engaging now. I would say so far this fight looks pretty good for Nilly, having cavalry archers rather than skirmishers.
The skirmish is doing work though. They killed one paladin, I think, in the last 2 minutes. I think that's right. I think it's good.
Those paladin are gonna push through from Barakah.
Man,
Okay, he's
imagine if you had cav
reinforcing his
archers.
army though. Yeah, yeah. If he had cavalry archers, I think he would be winning this fight for sure. But yeah, he's going to win this fight. He's got the reinforcements coming. Population difference is kind of dwindling down. Nilpferd had the advantage, but now it's becoming pretty even. The only thing I really don't like from Barakah here is that he's not really making any economy. He's making a couple castles forward. He's just now putting a town center on his main gold. Whereas Nilpferd, at least he has town centers on all of his golds, and he's mining his main gold pretty heavily. So far, I would say things are going pretty well for Nilly, including the fact that he's fighting on a hill. I mean, Barakah, with the skirmisher start and everything, I think he's not playing so hot.
A little bit of a miscontrol from the CA here, patrolling right into the Halps. That will be painful. Ow.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not
yeah.
stopping. Now he's retreating. Okay, nice. But this hill serves a very nice purpose for Nilpferd. I think he should be able to hold it, and Barakah is already running out of resources, it seems.
I can't see him holding it though. He's gonna lose it.
Yeah, now the
Nilpferd
paladins
will
come in.
definitely lose it. He'll definitely lose his hill. It's just a matter of how much loss he takes from it. You see Nilly doing a panic here, making tons of halberdier, which is, as I know, or as you know, I've told you plenty of times, never do that.
I still do that.
No, I think you're pretty good about not doing this. I mean, that's a mistake on Nilly's part right here. You do not want to waste the food and wood on halberdiers. I mean, intuitively you would think, okay, I need to hold this hill, I need to hold my castles, I'm going to need to pump out whatever I can, but that is actually not what you want to do. You just need to, like, let Barakah kill these castles. Do not waste your army trying to protect them. It's okay to pick off the armies that go past the castles, but not anything more than that. And just mass up a gold army. That's how you kind of do an anti-market. But I don't know. Nilly's kind of sacrificing a lot of halbs. You see them running in and dying one at a time.
But look, the skirmishers are back from Barakah.
Yeah.
They're doing work, man.
The skirmishers at this point are a good call. Yeah, I mean, look at Nilly though. His resources are just not where they should be as an anti-market. Even you would expect Barakah to be at where he is, but then you expect Nilly to have about 3,000 food and wood, and he has the 3,000 wood part, but the food is definitely hurting. I think that might end up being bad for him here in a few minutes after he is able to stop this push. If he's even able to stop it at this point. Look how his paladins keep running in and dying one at a time. I mean, there's a solid 20 paladins that have ran in and died one at a time.
Yeah, but to be honest, Barakah is pretty all in with this push if you look at his resources.
Oh, he's the definition of all in, man.
Like he just won farm, I think.
He didn't even care to eco. Yeah, he was going for just a quick win here, I think.
And Nilpferd seems like it's stabilizing a bit. I mean, if you can clean up this army and the rams, there's nothing
just
really...
the rams.
Yeah, it's just the rams. Barakah doesn't really have anything to support his push anymore.
Thing is, Nilly burned through all of his resources. Look at his resources.
It's better than Barakah.
It is, well, for sure. It's definitely better than Barakah. And Barakah doesn't have the rams anymore, which is what's the key for him to, win this push. So, yeah, I would say this is starting to look really nice for Nilly. It just, he doesn't have the food to make some paladin, which would be lovely right now. God, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This push is...
It's so weird. It's kind of... You don't know how it's going. It really depends on how they use their rams and each and every unit, it seems. Oh, another castle coming up from Nilpferd. He seems like he has collected enough stone for another castle, and I think that should be the end of this push for Barakah?
I think so. But man, Nilly has wasted so much resources. It's almost like a marketer versus a marketer at this point. Both down to nothing on food and wood.
But Nilpferd has gold and Barakah has a little less gold. He didn't expand to any of the additional golds. Nilpferd did. And
I really think gold is not even the concern in this point. It's all about the food and wood.
But I don't really see this game going on for long. Seeing what Barakah did to his eco and such.
Yeah. I think, well, Barakah seems dead to me. Just because you look at how many farmers he has. Look at the pop difference. I mean, it's pretty one-sided right now.
Yep, and 120 to 60 villagers in total.
Yeah, so Nilly should be able to strike and win the game here. Although Nilly is not doing anything.
He's patient. He's being patient. He knows he won already, so he wants his enemy to suffer, his opponent.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Not very convinced by my theory, are you?
No. Like my advisor for my PhD program, he says, Right. Like all the
Right,
time.
okay.
Right.
See, it seems logical. Oh,
It's pretty annoying sounding actually, but.
okay. So, is Nilpferd deciding to ram this castle or not? I think he's planning to do so. And trapping it as well. Nice.
You see, Nilly's doing what seems optimal to him, which is to take that castle out and control the 2 golds in the north. That's not a bad move, but he should have at least like tried to raid a marketer, and he should know that all of Barakah's farms are sitting there on that hill on the left. Like if he just came, if Nilpferd had just came off the hill on the bottom and gone straight up towards that hill, that could have just ended the game. Not that it probably even matters at this point.
No, I think he will
It
end the
looks,
game right there.
yeah, it looks like Barakah's pretty dead, but this is one of those times where Nilly he needs to, be a little bit more observant on the map. He definitely made a good decision here attacking here if he did not know about that information, which obviously he didn't, but I'm just saying he should have known.
And there's the castle right there on the hill.
Aggressive castle.
Yes, it will be close to getting it up though with those paladins coming up, but I think he should be able to get it.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely get it up. Those HCA are on the hill. They're just gonna mow down these paladins, no doubt.
No, it's still pretty close, but I think Nilpferd should have this. It's just a matter of seconds. As soon as this army is gone, I think Barakah will call GG. There's nothing to back it up, really.
Yep. Doing a conversion.
And
Oh,
that's
that's
GG.
Some new age strategy right there.
Yeah, well held by Nilpferd.
Yeah.
It was kind of strange to see the skirms from Barakah and other stuff.
I think that game went fairly how we could have expected it outside of the weird skirm start. We predicted that Mr. Barakah would do a market start, right, with the Huns. And this next game has to be, since Barakah lost, he has to pick Franks. It's almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like 100%. I would put my entire life earning like whatever my life is worth to the world. I'll bet it on this game being that it's Frank War. It has to be.
Burning in hell for eternity.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'll make a bet with the devil that this is a Frank.
All right. Let me quickly edit the scores first. And we should be good to go. So now the home map of the loser of game 1, which is Barakah, and we expect it to be a Frank War, Green Arabia Frank War, and it definitely is. Nilpferd again in the south in the red, and kind of on the left side of the map in blue, it's Barakah. Both as Franks.
Oh.
Barakah, of course, a specialist for Frank Wars, as you said.
Yeah, in fact, I think it was 3 years ago now. 3 years ago that Barakah he challenged to a best of 21 Huns Wars, and the ending score was 11-8 for Jidba, which is pretty close. So I mean, Barakah is definitely a formidable Frank War player.
So what's
And
really
this map
important in
is-
Frank War? Oh, sorry.
It's
Go on.
really important is like balance between rush and how you use your villagers. Like one thing that a lot of people do, and well, actually what everyone really does, is they put a villager early on houses and just kind of let that villager work on houses repeatedly, right? Well, in Franks you'll see a really good Frank War player drop a house, and then that same house villager will finish a house and then start working on a stable, and then like kind of bounce around like that. Like they time their building so perfectly. Although you definitely don't see that from Barakah in this game. I would say he's very inefficient with his building. Um, Nevertheless, it looks like Nilly is roughly the same as efficient. And the rush here, though, is such a critical factor. So you can see that Barakah's doing early castles. Nilly is not. That could be good for Barakah, considering that their populations are roughly the same. In fact, Barakah's is higher. Barakah should be lower if he's going such early castles. In fact, Barakah doesn't even have a barracks up. So
well, he wants to build them, but there's no villages to really build them at this point, as he has 5 villages, but I only see 2 working. Where are the other ones?
This game's a little bit of a... Already, the starts from both players is not the greatest, but Barakah is definitely well ahead of Nilly in terms of population.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused.
He really shouldn't be.
I'm a bit confused. Why is that? I mean, is Nilpferd pop? No, he's not. He's not even close to it. But it seems like he didn't queue his buildings?
Yeah, he didn't have 3 stables queued.
Oh my god, that's...
3 of his 6 stables were not queued.
He had I think Nilpferd had kind of a nice advantage here going into this, but in the first minutes, but he kind of gave it away.
Yeah, he definitely
now he's wasting a lot of army.
This game is looking better and better for Barakah. The thing is, though, Nilly does have this hill, and if he could get this castle uphill, that could turn out really nicely. Let's see what Barakah's doing with his castles. Yeah, Treb's already coming out. Barakah he smells blood. He's coming in for the kill.
He wants to end this.
He knows. Yeah, he's definitely going to try to end him right here. We're going to see a big fight for this hill. We can see that Nilly's population is way beneath Barakah's. I mean, Barakah's got, looks like about 14 up him, and Nilpferd being at about 70 means that he's like 20% increase on population over Nilpferd. And
this fight is looking really good
nicely
for Barakah.
Yeah, really, really nice. Especially since he's already getting axemen in there. Those axemen will clean up halberdiers.
And he's not stopping. He's constantly streaming units from his base to the front, and I think he can get this hill in no time.
Yeah, if Nilly loses his hill, it's definitely GG. There's like no way he could deal with that. I mean, that hill not only controls the gold, but it controls his entire base, and like castles are extremely important in a Frank war.
Yeah, because of the throwing axemen, you need them.
Yeah, I know you the RMers, they generally don't build throwing axemen, but they're very effective in DM games, so they're a really big factor, especially in late game because they're so cheap and they do really well against trash units. So like if you have a relic advantage, Franks could be a really annoying civ in late game, especially if you're down on relics, because not only is castles cheaper, so you could spam them, but then the enemy has the relic advantage. It's just so hard to win.
And this is a very nice fight for Barakah. He's actually fighting downhill. Nilpferd is fighting uphill under his castle. I think Barakah should have this fight pretty easy because he has so many throwing axemen backing him up. And
yeah, those axemen. Those early castles. Yeah, those early castles were really nice for Barakah.
And we might even see this GG now. Nilpferd is 60 population. It's half the population of Barakah, and he's now constantly streaming units from his own base, but it seems like it's not enough to hold this right now.
Yeah, I don't think Nilly's gonna call GG here though. He's going to try to get some resources going. He's gonna try to camp the other little hill adjacent to that one. I think he's gonna try to use these castles to shoot at Nilly's army, and I kind of hope for the best. And Nilly, he still has some resources, you know? It's not like, I mean, Barakah, I would say, probably has better resources because of food, but Nilly still has some decent resources, so long as he doesn't fight this army head-on, which it looks like he's going to.
Yeah, he's going to. Oh my god,
this is all bad.
But at least the Onager is doing a little bit of work, same for the bomb with cannon. And GG?
Yeah, that's GG. Oh yeah, there it is.
Who's the expert now?
Yeah, you know I'm not the best at predicting these games.
Yeah, I think we already established that. Okay, 1-1 in this best of 5 series. And now we're going to the home map for Nilpferd. I'm curious to what it might be.
Well, if it's Nilly's choice, what would I pick it? Yeah, what would I predict from Nilly? That's a hard choice. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do like Vikings Team Island or something really horrible.
That's just your opinion. I mean,
yeah, I know, but yeah, honestly, that's like thing I would predict most from him, like Spain or Vikings on Team Island.
okay, let's see what it is.
But it could just be something better than that. Anything better than that, anything is better than that. So anything other than that, I'll be happy. Please, no Team Island Vikings or.
No, it's Spanish Baltic.
Okay, that's not as bad. It's still bad, but it's not as bad.
Okay, in the south in the red we have Nilpferd, and in the top in the north we have Barakah, both as Spanish on Spanish Baltic DM War. Yeah, I think we will see docks, ships,
Nilly's going straight to dock. Barakah's
and walls.
he opted for one stable first. That could hurt Nilly.
He's already
If it
in
works out
stable as
correctly.
well. I don't know, let's see. But looking at that,
Nilly
I think
actually
Barakah
got
should lose pretty heavily in water. I think. If he's not getting it right.
Plus, he had a being built that he stopped making. But oh, and look, he's making galleons first. You want fire ships first. That's not good.
You want buy fire ships first, of course, because they're doing better in smaller numbers than galleons in the start.
Right.
Now he's getting them. Now he's getting fire ships. Maybe his hotkeys didn't work out like in the first game. Who knows?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so far, actually, Barakah has a little bit, maybe a small advantage. He has an advantage at least. And it looks like on water, he's actually winning. Surprising. The only thing is, where is his paladins? It looked like he was rushing paladins at first. Oh, I see.
Oh, there it is.
I can't see the gray so well, but there it is.
Ah, you need the dark gray patch, man.
Yeah, I know.
And to all of you
yeah,
saying...
I tried putting that on, but...
Yeah, okay.
What were you saying?
No, to all of you saying I need a no snow patch. I like the snow. I don't know what's the problem with that.
Yeah. I deal with the snow, just when someone gray is the only thing that could bug it, but other than that, it's fine.
Also team colors, please. Oh my god. Viewers are so demanding.
Looks like Barakah's starting to really lose water, though. Not looking too pretty for him.
Yeah, it seems like he's losing pretty heavily. Now demo ships coming in as well, and they're doing work on the fire ships. Oh my god. So many fire ships going down to these heavy demolition ships. I like them a lot. Look at that. Boom. 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 Another one. And another one. Another one.
Bites the dust.
Yep.
Yeah.
And paladins now coming in into Nilpferd's base, but there's already an army waiting for Barakah, who is kind of walling his side, but paladins are streaming in as well from Nilpferd.
This is getting so ugly. It's just like every boat that Barakah makes just runs in and gets blown up with some huge explosion. Kaboom! That's every single time. It's like, man.
And now the cannon
should
galleons
definitely
are
stop making those.
also there already. And land attack is not that great as I expected from Barakah. I thought he might bring some more than just a few paladins.
I think Barakah really has no idea what he's doing. I mean, like, he's probably never played this map in DM before. He didn't play in the uprising, so he didn't get the experience a lot of us DMers did in this kind of thing. And look at those ships. They're still just one at a time popping out and getting blown to smithereens.
Oh, there are the
Look at
paladins
this,
coming in. Ooh, nice.
Those poor ships are just sent to their grave, man.
Now the paladins will wreck everything. They will take down the castles. They will take down the disease. Just wait for it. Predicting it right now. Oh, he has no gold. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't think the Barakah can do this for much longer. Now the ships are coming in, camping the side, shooting armies passing by. Not doing too much damage to paladins though. Oh my god, the heavy demolition
Really?
ships. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the paladins are pretty dead, I think.
Nilly was letting his galleons get shot by that castle over there.
Yeah, I don't care. I just
killed
cared
the castle.
cared about the paladins pretty much, and that's GG.
There's. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yep. Cool. I think Nilpferd played this pretty safe, pretty standard, pretty well. And 2-1 for him now. And then we're going into game 4, which will be Celts on the map pack. Which maps does the map pack include again? I think it was Green Arabia. It was double Green Arabia. It was Plains. Team Islands.
We have Gold Rush, Team Island, Baltic, right? Prairie, Graveyards. I don't know if you said That's it.
Okay, Celt War on the map pack. Let's see what it is. I hope for some double Green Arabia action. Something along those lines. This would be cool.
Well, it's game 4. We should be able to see the settings, right?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Game 4, so it's on the map. What am I saying? Sorry. I
Yeah.
thought you were saying. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Game 4
Yeah,
of the
for
specified series.
I think for Celts, I want to see Prairie just because Prairie is pretty low on wood, and so it makes it for an aggressive game. So of course, I like to see aggressive games and not.
Oh my god,
Water maps
spoilers.
where-
Spoilers, Kellen. It's Prairie, Celt War. Game 4 of this best of
Alright.
5 series. In Prairie, of course, you start with 2 Hussars, which makes a little bit for a Titanic start if you don't pay attention to it, because these Hussars can do a lot of damage,